Ladies and gentlemen, Hal Sparks. Hal.
Hiya.
Doug Pinnick. Opinions, options. That's not a little word.
Right.
Doug Pinnick, tell me. What do you think?
Wow. How do you sum him up in enough time to fit on a card on such a small camera? Doug is the definition of an evolving classic. That's the amazing part, is that everything about him screams timeless, but at the same time, over the course of it, Jerry just walked in, so that's my vibe. Yet he's still able to like reinvent himself and grow and take his influences further. And, that mix is kind of incredible in the world of music. You don't see that a lot, and that's why I love him. That is the biggest sweetheart you'll ever meet and stuff. And if I could trust him to drive home alone from the studio on a regular basis without ending up incarcerated or pulled over in some untoward way, that would make life easier. But you take what you can. Genius has its price. Right, Jerry?
What was that?
Genius has its price. Yeah.
What has its price?
Genius. Yeah.
I know all about that.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do.
Jerry Gaskell.
I hate the idea of playing the drums. Nothing seems more ridiculous to me as a musician than the idea of me playing drums. It's impossible. I don't have the coordination for it. I certainly don't have the brain or the rhythm for it in that regard. I will forever be a solid rhythm guitar player and a fairly good lead guy. But the only person who's ever made me wish I could play the drums was Jerry Gaskell. So when you watch him play, there's more joy in watching him play than any other drummer I've ever seen in my life. There's a style to what he does when he smacks across those cymbals and throws that much flavor into it. And it isn't that big cartoon Ricky Racket horse where the people are standing up and playing standing because it's cute. It's because you can tell he feels it. He's an integral part of the band, and you know it. That's what makes him different from almost every other drummer in the whole world.
Ty Tabor.
Ty, wow. Ty is more than almost any other person I've met the exact opposite of what I expected when I met him for the first time. There's a spaciness and a depth of musicianship and craziness that he has when he plays and when he writes that is almost non-existent when he's sitting there talking to you as kind of this good old boy from Katy, Texas, who wants to sit on a porch and watch fireworks. It's that disconnect is impressive because it makes him very real in his life. Keeps him out of the rock star world without keeping him out of the rock star talent zone. Ty is he's an amazing technician, and the only person that ever gets in his way is him.